All right, so you know a good way to spend your evening is just to go ahead and sit back and watch some good old Zelda 1 Randomizer. Hey everybody, I'm Adirondack Rick, being joined by the always awesome Tracy M. What is going on?
I mean, it's been a night full of blocks of two of my favorite games. We got SM going over on two channels. We got Z1R going on two other channels. And we got this game 3 going on between cfalcon7 and eatmysteel with one of my favorite settings is the Remorse Flag Shapes Dungeons.
Yeah, which means we're guaranteed when we take a look at that Triforce layout that it's going to be the first quest layout for the Triforces. So no mystery there. As
Yeah,
the
that's
runners are
always
getting
really
set
nice.
and ready to go, Eat My Steel 1 game number 1. See Falcon 1 game number 2, Saber UX. Our tracker's going to go ahead and click the buttons to make sure that those forces will appear on your screen before you know it. Tracy M, what are you looking forward to? What do you think we're going to start?
Well, let's maybe a desert start. That could be kind of fun. I'm looking forward to the fact we're going to have shapes. Hoping for not vanilla items. Maybe some heart shuffle would be fun. Um, definitely a fan of the shuffled items. Some of these seeds with the items in vanilla locations, they kind of go kind of fast, and they're not very interesting.
Well,
Okay. Well, we're basically at start.
You're near
Oh,
the
0
desert.
HP enemies.
Huzzah!
With a starting boomerang.
And no wood sword at the start.
I don't really need it right now with that boomerang being OP. But
well, you're right, but it's definitely good to know that the wood sword is not at start. So now it comes down to where is that sword going to be, and what is at the Armos item?
Isn't it that cave? I like what Sea Falcon's doing, killing enemies, trying to get a bomb drop. That did look like Blue Octorok that I believe he killed to drop that bomb, so we might have vanilla drops.
I wasn't even paying attention, just trying to get things synced. Oh,
Or not.
a red Moblin has dropped. We have shuffled dropped groups, Tracy.
Drops. Okay, so, I mean, that's not too bad. Those particular enemies are usually pretty common. 76 for the arrows there, so not vanilla shop prices.
-4 off its vanilla price. And this is a really good match right here because these are two runners that you know have been playing this game for multiple years. I know C Falcon's been around here for probably 5-ish years at this point, playing along with, I know he came along with the Skybills gang at one point, and I have a feeling we have 2Q3 right there for eatmysteel, and also a second quest mixed overworld, and, oh no, that's right, never mind, it's shapes. That looked like the L start to me. Never mind.
You know what? I believe that is exactly where you would start if we were doing, if we weren't guaranteed shape. So, but that room was not correct. So we're good.
See if I can find level 5 over here. And by the way, it looks like we're getting our vanilla layouts or vanilla colors to these dungeons.
And
7 right next door. All the green dungeons, everybody!
And looks like, eatmysteel has a key. Could go up there if he wants to. Chooses not to for now.
Start at the very, very bottom. I think it's a good idea not to spend that key because you might be just spending it blindly into like an old man room, and therefore, goodbye key.
Yeah, I think it's too early for that, with just the one key. I do like that he's staying in this dungeon to see a little bit more of it. We do have a staircase. This will be the item unless it's segmented.
Segmented, Tracy. Segmented.
Let's go. So we get to go a little bit further on this level 3 here. Compass, okay.
Well, the Triforce is out down on this side of the arena.
Don't think we can do Moldorms with the boomerang. No, we can't.
Well, if it was 0 HP bosses, it would work, but not in this case. Gliak lurks by a lake, which is interesting.
We got a hint. Whether it's true, we have no idea, since it's the first one we've seen. And it is not. We don't need the book to understand the old man, which is nice.
eatmysteel's going to go ahead and take the transport staircase now. See where we come on out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Nice. Oh, triple segmented
it's a little.
3.
Okay, I'm usually not good at name that ink flop, but that is definitely a dog.
Arf.
I'm not sure what those two things over on the side are, and the
Let's
top are doing, but
Let's not think about that. Let's not think about what that dog is doing.
but that is definitely a dog. Wow, so 2 transport staircases, 2. Well, I mean, maybe to a heart container. Could be like, I guess that would be to a Triforce 2Q3. But yeah, got a couple. Okay, he has 2 keys now. Let's see if he uses one to go up higher to try and get this item. This could be a push block here.
So cfalcon is trying to figure out what the Armos item is early on, which is a decent strategy, and now is going to stumble into level 3 as well. Has already known that the Armos item is going to be on the east side of the world. And here is transport staircase number 2!
Let's go. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother. I mean, at best, you could get a floor drop, which maybe could be something useful. So is back? We're gonna be in the nose here for the item. It looks
Silvers!
like or
the floor!
Okay, heart shuffle is on.
Oh wait, we did get the Armos item at the grave. It was the raft. It was one of our take any's without a candle.
I was too busy staring at that beautiful level 3. Yeah. So those silvers tell us in 3 on the floor. Tell us we have heart shuffle. Tell us we have item shuffle. So yeah, we got some interesting things going on.
In this game, number 3, winner moves on. Loser is unfortunately done with the tournament. That raft means that there is a slight possibility that the raft island out on the coast could be where our wood sword is.
Oh yeah, because the Armos item, that'd be crazy.
It's happening already this week. Get a recorder, find it underneath one of the recorder spots in second quest. eatmysteel is getting the information here that we are in a second quest mixed over world.
Which means no money. He doesn't have to buy the arrows, so that's the money you save right there.
cfalcon making the way over towards the coast. Now, I really do hope that cfalcon doesn't stumble across money before he's able to get into level 3, because I do fear he might think about buying those arrows.
Yeah. Okay, we got the letter. Oh, yuck. Okay, well, we're gonna want a sword for that room.
You're also gonna hope that
yeah, okay. This is... I'm not sure I'd spend a whole lot of time in here. Yeah, this room is fine. But I'm not sure I'd spend a whole lot of time in here with just the wood boomerang, because there's not a lot of enemies that we can actually kill in here. And now that we know that it's a
Triforce and Triforce room.
Okay. And yeah, pick up that Triforce and leave if necessary. Yeah. Oh no. And no bombs for the Dodongo. But yeah, knowing that it's heart shuffle. I think that was level 5 though, so he doesn't need...
Oh no, this is a level. It's level 9.
9. Okay, raft required. Let's go. Of course. eatmysteel's not missing that raft. It's the Armos item. You find the Armos item. But yeah, that 5. Yeah, I don't know that we go back to that because it's we have the Triforce. It's got lots of Wizrobes, and who knows when we get our sword at this rate.
Well, you'd say that, but there's 2 words that you've been saying throughout this entire tournament that became a coined phrase here. Pendant dungeons.
Yep, pendant dungeons will get you every time.
Yeah, but then you dig one and you'd find out that it has absolutely nothing, but...
That can happen too.
We won't talk about what happened 3 hours ago.
But as long as you have Triforces to find in levels that you can find them in, I do like digging the dungeons that you need to do first.
Mm-hmm.
And then, then that's when you kind of think about where are you gonna go back to. And, sometimes those pendant dungeons are a good call at that point.
Yeah, and that does definitely do make sense. There's Eat My Steel getting the rat that we never saw. And our warps are shuffled.
Nice. That means the power
Except for that
bracelet.
one.
Oh, except for that one.
And another power bracelet warp.
Wow. Yeah, but that one's not vanilla. It's just a different
Right.
push.
It's just funny that it's there.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So which way do I go now? Let's head back to the coast. Has Eat My Steel gotten a single bomb drop yet in this game?
I don't believe so.
I'd almost just try to Guinea Farm just to see if they drop any bombs here in this contingent. 14
Okay.
rupees for the small secret.
Oh, that's not bad.
Here we go. Watch this not be the bomb dropping group, though. Well,
Sure
not
looks
enough
that way.
information exists. Also, the door repair, according to Saver UX, is 15, which is the minimum.
Not too terrible.
I mean, you're in a second quest money seed. Having a door repair be the minimum is absolutely golden.
Absolutely. Okay, so there's 14 back for him.
Eat My Steel, still without bombs here in the first 10.
No, can't buy those arrows. So
Well,
that
Eat
worry
My
about
Steel-
him buying the arrows. Not going to be for a little while longer.
Well, Eat My Steel is the one who doesn't have to worry about buying the arrows because he's got the silvers. There's a
He's
bomb
the
drop!
one. Yay! Okay, cfalcon needs to think about that. Okay, you're right. And
That's
another
a
one. Yay!
That's a rough feeling when you go 10 and a half minutes and then you finally get a bomb drop, even though it really hasn't slowed down Eat My Steel. But this wood sword, I'm getting some Death Mountain vibes. And answering a question in chat, yes, the extra candles are turned off. As we did see it take any, it was just the potion and the heart containers, so that is indeed with no extra candles. There's our wood sword.
Yay! And no candle there, so that shows it right there.
All right, so you remember that hint that we got about Gliak being against the
Yeah,
lake?
we did. I do.
So we still have just a few possibilities out there. Where would be considered by a lake? There's that one tile that is in the forest region. As Eat My Steel takes an unfortunate death to a Lionel beam right there. There is that one spot that is along that pond near the forest.
Mm-hmm.
There's, of course, 2Q3/1Q2. That is the lake. Although I think that's still... Is that a forest or is that the lake? I always forget.
I don't know.
And then, of course, there's that fairy fountain, or that where 1Q7 is. That could be as well.
Yeah, because there are a few different lakes in this game. And remind me, which Gliak is that? Is that the level 4 Gliak or the level 8 Gliak? I know there's some specific wording that gets used.
Yep,
Depending on
Gliak
which
Lurks
Gliak.
is 4, and
Okay.
Gliak Returns is 8.
And cfalcon into level 3, so hopefully he'll get his silvers as well.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely clear out this 3. And he also has the bomb, so he'll be able to see what the second item is.
Oh, that'd be nice for him.
Although he's got to make the same decision, and he is going to
He
use
just
the
goes
key door.
right through. Okay, that's. He also has the sword to go through this a little bit faster because even with 0 HP enemies, the sword still is gonna get you through faster.
And perma beams too.
Perma beams especially, yeah.
So cfalcon's going to find that this is a transport staircase. Now, little does cfalcon know that this is not a segmented 3, but there's 3 pieces to this level 3. Oh no, it's not perma sword beams.
Okay, it's not. Okay, is he gonna? Okay, he's not. Maybe he suspects because it took him so far away. I don't even think that's the further one. I think the first transport that eatmysteel took was the one that puts you in the way up right, left corner.
Which was where the map was.
Yep.
And eatmysteel is going to see the pond right there, when you see the 2Q, or rather that green level 3, that should be the indication to you that you're going to see a pond over here at the level 2 location.
Yep. Okay, looks like cfalcon is going to find the other staircase. We're going to come in here. But he is looking in these other rooms.
So while cfalcon's going through some of these same rooms that we've seen already, quick look at these two runners. cfalcon is the number 11 seed, defeated Phoenix Ignition in the first round, 2-0. eatmysteel, the number 22 seed, has beaten Vincent 246 in the first round, 2-0. The winner of this goes up against the number 6 seed, Antlers 44.
Okay, both our runners now know where level 9 is. No level 9 searches today, which is good.
And good that cfalcon has taken this transport staircase, because this map is the most valuable piece of information here. There's nothing more valuable about this than getting that map.
Yeah, that seeing those little segments, I was worried that he, when he went to the first segment, I was a little worried that he would just use all his bombs there, which wouldn't be ideal when we knew it was just a one-room segment.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, cfalcon came along with a lot of the Skybills gang, and a lot of the races he would end up doing are shape races, and so he would know that a lot of cases, especially in the early dungeons, that map has to be mostly freely available.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there could be an instance where there could be a rogue bomb wall that leads you to a map, but usually that is a rare case. As we see another Triforce in the Triforce room, that tells us a little bit something, and we're going to have to go to the final room to get to the item staircase.
All right, eatmysteel gets his sword. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be the item.
Yeah, this has to be at this point. We've seen every other room. All right, what do you think the second item is?
Well, too late now. It's the red ring.
Oh my goodness,
what
the
a
level
nice
9
item.
kit. We got the level 9 kit here in 3.
We're not in level 9? Nice level 3.
Well, I don't think this is level 9 because I'm not hearing any roars and door talks from
and
chat.
The music's wrong, and minor details.
Maybe cfalcon's playing with the music shuffle. I mean, Panzer Dave isn't the only one who's crazy doing that stuff.
All right, cfalcon, first Triforce on the board that we did already have. eatmysteel will be able to do that level 3 very quickly when he gets back to it.
So we do see a save there from cfalcon, as he now will go ahead and explore a few other things. Like, for instance, I believe we're heading to the coast. And you know how the coast is during April. It's still kind of cool out there, but there might be something nice to find here.
There's a little bit of money. Have
Another
we seen anything but a small secret?
We've only seen small secrets, Tracy.
I mean, we're only going to get one large secret, so that's not really...
So if that is a truthful hint, Magical Sword is going to be up on Death Mountain.
Oh, is that what... I saw him meet something on Death Mountain. I did not see what the word...
Yeah, when it says meet the NPC on a location, that usually refers to the Magical Sword. If it says plus an item, of course, that's the White Sword item. Hint.
Gotcha. Yeah, we haven't seen that White Sword item yet.
I mean, we're still without a burning device, and I think that's probably, if it's not over on Death Mountain, which I have a feeling that is where cfalcon's going at this point.
Have we even seen a candle shop? Not that they could afford it if they did.
I don't even know what is part of our rupee dropping group at this point. Hey, there's a Take Any.
Yay. 5 hearts, so there's a really good chance that when we do find that white sword, the Sea Falcon's going to be able to pick it up. Eat my steel. With only 3 hearts, cannot pick up any white sword items that he might find.
Yep, Sea Falcon has whatever is a 2/3 chance combined with a 1/2 chance. I'm not going to do math here on Twitch. There is our magical sword up here at Deathbound, so that is a truthful hint.
All right, my steel up to 4 hearts, so at least we'll be eligible.
Shop. Right there, 52 rupees.
52 is not terrible. It has rolled down, but we only have 29 rupees on Sea Falcon's side. So he is not going to be able to buy that quite yet. But maybe if he can find a secret here, maybe this one will get him up there.
No, yes. Big secret, 114. Let's go get that candle.
Yeah, I would go get that candle right away because, you know, you have the whole issue of door repairs. Yeah, just spend that money now while you know you have it. Granted, It's going to take a while before he gets down low enough to not be able to afford that candle. I believe those bombs are at 18 of note.
Yes, 2 off its low or the normal price of 20. Also, that large shield over 160 rupees tells us that we probably do not have a boomstick seed.
Yeah, I've gotten fooled by that before. I believe there is a way that can still happen, but 28 for the medium seekers, not ideal. It's 2 down from the vanilla amount.
Yeah, but it's a whole lot better than 40.
Yeah.
And here comes Eat My Steel, picking up this red ring. So both of these runners going, hey, I thought I wasn't supposed to be in level 9 already.
All right, heart number 6 for Sea Falcon. He'll be able to grab the white sword item no matter whatever it is.
All right, I see what you're talking about with the 28. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 40 is great for the medium secret, but
No, I thought you were talking about the bombs at 18 for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah. I've seen the 40 bomb store price. That's nasty.
I cry when I get that. But where are our levels?
Well, we've seen 5 and 7. At 5, we have the Triforce 4, and it's got a lot of nasty Wizrobe, so...
I mean, we've seen...
You have to go there to get something useful, like a recorder or a power bracelet. 7, maybe you just do because you have to get the Triforce out of there anyway.
Yeah. But I mean... We've only seen 3 levels so far.
Yeah, that's it.
Well...
there's
he got
seen 9.
Nice force. I didn't even see the force. Okay, there's our heart container, the white sword item.
Might as well take that.
Now, of course, we know that we have heart shuffle on, so it's not the only heart we're going to be seeing, but...
Wow, we couldn't even burn the bush at start.
Hey,
there
6.
we go. Well, see, there was our problem. We didn't have a candle yet, so...
Alright, so Sea Falcon does Jimmy the door open. And there's a ladder block over here, so we're not going to do anything over here.
So we'll try going up, see if that gets us anywhere.
And Eat My Steel is going to find level 7. That's right, we did find 7, I forgot.
Yeah, I believe Sea Falcon found this, didn't spend a whole lot of time. Maybe Eat My Steel found it, is just coming back. I forget who actually found it the first time.
Sea Falcon found it,
did not stay in very long.
Yeah, he chose, I don't really want to go through it, because at that point in time, he did not have a sword. And,
wow.
I've got nothing.
I'm gonna rely on chat for name this ink plot.
Akumentus waits with a boomerang, so a possibility that the boomerang... Oh, white sword!
Nice. That looks really funny in the middle of a Stalfos.
Korea grumbles in the dead woods. That's another truthful hint.
True.
So we are seeing a lot of truthful hints to this. And Eat My Steel, finding another item in 7. So we got both of our items out of 7 already.
Yeah, it was quick. Hopefully the Triforce is relatively quick too, so he doesn't have to spend too much time in here. Especially as big as this thing is.
You know the tough thing about Sea Falcon
There's the
Oh,
bait block.
bait block, which is blocking some rooms over here.
Did he try bombing up, I assume?
I
already?
believe he tried bombing in that room, and so therefore, if that's the case, those 3 rooms on the top part are blocked off with that bait.
So we really... Wow, that's 6. Okay. So we really want to find a compass if we can't find a Triforce, so we can either confirm or deny that the Triforce is there.
eatmysteel has another big problem, though. That's a big 0 next to that bomb number.
Yeah, he can't do anything more right now. Let's see. There...
level 4 is not there. Interesting.
Are we out of lake spots?
So that's the last of the free to us lake spots, because the one that's near level 1, that's northeast of 1, would be considered by a desert.
And have we seen... Wait, we've seen one. Oh.
Nice book.
Oh, that's mean. But you know what? If you can get back to this level 5 easy enough, like say a recorder or something,
Thank you,
you
game.
come back and you grab that when you can.
Dodongo with a bow and 2.
Ooh. And there's 2. Well, okay, we're gonna find out some information here.
That's
and look how
level 2
far over.
anyway.
Look how far over to the right he is.
So Manhandla threatens by a lake, which is true. So I think we get truthful hints here.
I do too. The one that was talking about a red ring too. So we know red ring is in level 3. So.
Okay, so this is the case of where you do have that rogue bomb wall to get deeper into a dungeon here with this level 2. We see the Triforce room, and this looks like this is going to be a segmented 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And that's what cfalcon's thinking. And he confirms it here because 2 does not have an item in a staircase. Let's see where this takes him. I really want that book. And I want that book to... well, nice that the heart container is just sitting there and we don't have to actually kill the dig dogger to get it. There's the map. Okay, so the top is a... I don't know. The top maybe is a plane? And there's a little step stool on the bottom. Maybe a helicopter. Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that. So I have a feeling, Tracy, and this is what I was alluding to just a moment ago. I think we might need a recorder to get into level 4.
Right, because there's recorder spots as well.
Yep, because I think we've exhausted all of our other by a lake locations.
These traps just being evil.
Alright, so that heart container, with that hint about the bow, cfalcons definitely want to get that bow out of here.
Oh, for sure.
Or at least confirm that it is here. And that we have truthful hints.
So he's going to be able to check that room down below, and you're going to check it. You're going to do this room first, because then you don't have to spend the key if it's just here.
Mm-hmm.
But
then
if you don't
just open A and go back to start.
Yep. Get that Triforce.
But it's not there.
And the rupee is so far away, he's not even going to go pick that up.
eatmysteel picking up the bait, seeing that bait block in 7.
You know, as big as that 7 is, if you have the money for it, that totally makes sense. And of course, as you know, even with drop shuffle, we still get clocks on the wall masters. There's the bow.
Is that bow for cfalcon?
No, I hope eatmysteel also gets the hint about the bow, because I don't know that I dig that too is deep with the. I mean, maybe it's still a relatively small dungeon.
Small dungeon plus easy enemy set. This would be something that eatmysteel absolutely has to dig when he gets here. Especially if he's still missing key items, which he would be if he's missing the bow. All right, Tracy, let's see if that bait's required to get into those 3 rooms.
Yeah, because I would spend it immediately. Because you don't want to, if you're gonna, well, get it out of your inventory, but also, if that's the answer, you're not digging the rest of the 7, because we've seen the items in 7. We don't need to go any further.
Yep, and all you're looking for is a Triforce room at this point.
But despite buying the bait, he is going to go and check some of these other rooms.
This is probably a transport, yep.
To here, for all we know.
No, the shutter door came up behind him.
Oh, you're right. Nice key in the Dodongo room.
Well, so far, we can still continue to get around this 7.
I mean, we can get to a lot of the 7. Unless there's no, because we've seen the transport staircase, so...
We have more locations than what I thought. We still have these locations that are by a lake.
Right, because we didn't have the candle the first
time. There's 4.
And there's 4. Okay. And we're going to try and pirouette that door open, and we're going to succeed. But yeah, I don't understand buying the bait to then not go use it.
Nice turnstile room right there. Of course, we will always remind you that you never have to do such a block clip, so we know that transport staircase would take you to this northern section of this level 7.
Another quick Triforce. But yeah, if the bait does block the Triforce, you can just ignore this entire monstrosity that we're going through right now. And if it doesn't, you're not taking that much time to go through that part of it. Or it could be just right here.
Well, so much for that bait block.
Good call on not doing the bait block, but I do wonder what, we're not going to in shapes we don't get a second bait block, so we should be good. So that means it's just going to stay in his inventory unless he just wants to use it to get rid of it.
Yeah, he's not going back into that 7 to do that, though.
No. So if that was his goal, you would do that first.
So I think the biggest thing right now for eatmysteel, he needs to get up to Death Mountain. That was the only candle shop we have seen so far.
Ooh, could the candle shop? Yeah, maybe that's the rare shop.
And we've seen it now keep us out of at least 2 dungeons, was that?
Yeah. 4 was under the candle, and I want to say 2. I want to say 2 and 4.
Yeah, 2 and 4 were, but also the hints that told cfalcon that you need to dig 2.
Yeah.
And here's another level right here. This is 8, which cfalcon's going to say, nope, if you really want me to be here, you're going to give me a reason later on to be here.
Yeah, in Shapes 8, I think that's a fair call.
All right, eatmysteel back up on Death Mountain, which is a play that he needs to make.
All right, Git's gonna get a heart here. We'll also let's see. Yeah, I mean he'll get his white sword item, but it's just a heart container, so it's not very relevant.
And I would.
We get a hint. I think we already knew.
I mean that's news to cfalcon at least.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Ooh, one is behind a power bracelet.
I guess we need a power bracelet.
Well, we need the ladder to get that power bracelet.
We do indeed. nice logic chain. Are you sure this is Z1R and not Link to the Past? Because usually that's where we see the really nasty logic chains.
I mean, it's more rare to happen here, Tracy, but it does happen, and when it does, it's absolutely glorious.
Unless you're playing.
Take a look at the seed that happened earlier today with me and Magic Friends, in which you had the raft into the ladder, and I mean, that's kind of the case we have here, except for there's that one extra wrinkle to it. cfalcon going into 7, which he will get that white sword, which is going to be good for bosses. It's obviously not going to do you much good when the enemies are 0 HP, but of course we don't know what Ganon is. Watch it be 0 HP.
I mean, 50% of the time, it's going to be 0 HP Ganon.
Also, when did cfalcon get the magic boomerang?
I don't know. Let's see. Looks like we all missed it because it's not on the tracker. It's probably a floor drop somewhere because that's where I miss the most, right? You get one of those floor drops and you don't even see.
It had to be 4. I think it had to be 4.
It had to be 4. Yeah, chat's saying floor drop and 4.
There's a heart container that Sea Falcon says no to, tries the bomb, and finds out that you can't bomb in from that direction. So obviously Sea Falcon's method is going to go to the other direction over here, which is the play that is going to work out, as we know.
But yeah, we have wonderful trackers, but even they miss things occasionally. Siriwek's doing the tracking for us today. Trackers always are MVP, so...
that track was the MVP of getting eatmysteel to miss that bomb.
Ouch.
There is no worse...
cfalcon might actually find the Triforce before he gets the items.
Well, he already got the white sword.
Okay, he got the white sword. I guess the other one was a heart.
He also saw the heart container on the floor or on the staircase, but he said no to that.
I missed that.
So, I always hate that when you are there in an enemy room, or you're getting ready to lay down a bomb or a candle, and all of a sudden here comes an enemy to just thwart your plans and just knock you out of the way, and therefore make you miss with a bomb or candle. It's worse with the candle because unless it's the red candle, you got to go back to that screen and try again.
Yeah, blue candle. Like, why is it that the candle only works once in this game until you get the red candle? I guess maybe to make the red candle useful. But I know I remember as a kid having I burned every single tree probably in this game, and it was so annoying because you couldn't get the red candle at a time where you actually were still looking for things. You had the blue candle. You had to reset the room. Yeah, wand to 9, so... I mean, the wand not super important here. We're not going to get a boomstick. We haven't seen red bubbles, which is one of the biggest things the wand is good for, is to make sure you still have offense when you get red bubbled. So, eatmysteel is in level 6.
And this is a level that Sea Falcon has seen at the very, very beginning, but chose not to dig this thing. There's the Triforce for Sea Falcon. So obviously the big thing is, where is this ladder? So we still have another item in 5, which is in a Wizrobe heavy dungeon, even though we do have the red wing. Wizrobe's hurt. Of course, it could be here with these Dark Nuts in 6.
There's a staircase.
It's a transport staircase.
Sea Falcon going to go ahead and dig this 5.
I mean, it makes decent sense. I mean, he saw that it's got the book. Unfortunately, what he's going to find out is that this book is in this room right here, and he can't get there from here.
Right, because he got the hint.
Mm-hmm. And he probably is making a few curse words right now about that book. So all he cares about at this point is a staircase. I think the reason why Sea Falcon's tracking down that book is because he wants to see if that book is an atlas.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest. Do you come back here if the ladder's not in here? Do you come back in here for that book because it shapes 9?
Shapes 9, also shapes 1 when you finally do get that power bracelet. Or rather that ladder that leads you to the power bracelet. Yeah. Shapes 1 is even worse because you could wind up, I mean, the map's supposed to be early in the dungeon, but you could still blow a few bombs trying to get to where that map could be.
Yeah, absolutely.
eatmysteel's about to find this level 4. The big thing for eatmysteel is that he does still need to find out that that bow is in 2. Now, of course, that
Okay.
is, again, a dungeon that he will be digging through.
Okay, so this is it's the other transport.
Okay, there was the boomerang in 4. Yay! Whiz robes.
Nice clock after the wizards are dead.
So now all you're looking for is one more staircase room. Anything that looks like a staircase room, you're going to go and try to clear it. You're not going to afford that bomb upgrade.
Yeah, we're going to look at that bomb upgrade longingly and never look at it again. We don't care about that compass because this is level 5 and we already have the Triforce out of here.
I will note, though, that we did not go and do the stair item here in this level 4. So, eatmysteel is looking for one more...
Oh, what? That's a useless room.
That's absolutely rude.
Okay, so now we're going to have to go down in here.
Yep, go back into this room. Take the transport back over. Now, thankfully, it takes you to the section here that you need to go to get to these other 2 rooms. And this room probably is it right here.
Yeah, that would be my guess as well.
No, unless there's a wall master.
Okay. Yeah, you got to go back and check for that wall master, don't you?
I don't think we've seen any other wall masters in this dungeon, though.
That's fair. Yeah, because we haven't seen that little crook thing on the bottom here. So if we go to the left here and another left, yeah, we haven't opened this door here.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, old man. Oh,
We get a key.
open stairs have been removed.
And
just a heart container,
that was
unfortunately, right there.
a lot of digging into Pendant 5 for not a lot of benefit. And back into 6.
Yep, this is a dungeon that you still need to get the Triforce out of, so this move does make a lot of sense here for cfalcon.
And just take a moment while we're looking in these dungeons. eatmysteel looks like he'll get the Triforce shortly. Maybe find a ladder in here. It did come up in my last commentary, just so that everybody knows exactly what we mean by a pendant dungeon. It comes from Link to the Past, where you don't need pendants, but you do need crystals. So when things are in pendant dungeons, you cry there too.
Here's the item in 4. There's the heart container on the floor in 6.
Yeah, he's not.
Heart container in 4.
Okay, so we need a floor item out of 6 here. No, we need a ladder item. Sorry, a staircase item. Because we just saw the floor item. We're not going up here unless the transport staircase can take us past this river room.
I have a feeling it might be in this 6.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Because I think that's... Or it could be an 8. It still could be an 8.
Yeah, we didn't do very much. We saw 8, we said hi to 8, we said bye to 8.
And that is that one case where the pendant dungeon rule might actually still pay out.
Okay, so we're gonna take this transport. Probably gonna take us to the other side of that river room. Oh, wow. Okay. Very much to the other side. A little surprised you didn't go into that little room there to the right first, just because it wouldn't cost a key, but this could push. It does not.
You're screaming internally every time you see a ladder block.
Oh my god.
Blocking a door like this.
Everywhere. Oh, here's another room. Nope, never mind.
Shutter says no.
When the shutter door closes behind you. Oh wow. Okay, so there's one little room directly to the right of where that staircase took us that he has not checked. So let's see what's there.
For anyone who's wondering, level 8 is located over at the very top of the staircase that takes you towards the Spectacle Rock. That cave that's right there at the very top. But Eat My Steel is going to get into level 2 right now. Does not know that the bow is here. But if he digs it out, that is huge.
Okay, it could be here. Nope.
No.
Jeez. Okay.
Desperation push right there.
There's just water everywhere in this dungeon.
Ganon pays his landscapers pretty well.
Oh.
And, oh, gosh. Mugger.
Yeah, well, cfalcon's been skipping hearts, so he's just gonna say, you know what, I don't care about these hearts, we'll just give that up, keep going. And unfortunately, we're not finding anything down here.
Yeah, I mean, cfalcon found the red ring. He doesn't care at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think we have the wrong ring marked down for Eat My Steel, just a tracker note. I believe that Eat My Steel also has that red ring as well. As we just got that track fixed up right there. Shoutouts to Saver UX, our tracker behind the scenes. Also, don't forget to be following both of our runners, cfalcon, Eat My Steel. They do a lot of Z1R. They're always around when we do these tournaments.
Okay, this one's maybe. This door.
Have you seen a second quest?
Okay,
yeah, there we go.
Here we go.
There it is.
You
the
know,
ladder is in 6, and now cfalcon can go straight.
All those rooms with all that water. It makes sense. Now we just go grab that Triforce. You can get that power bracelet. We shouldn't need the recorder. It'd be a nice find, particularly if it would flute us to beaten dungeons in this case. Because we're not going to find it. If we're going to find it, we're going to find it in 1. Just because then he could just go get that book if he wants and be able to see what the level 9 looks like. But if the recorder's an 8, probably not getting it.
Yep, just a note for chat because they're asking about the wand in 9. We got the hint from one of the salesmen there that said sail over the water to get the wand, which of course level 9 is the only level that is crossed the water this time around. All right, so which of our locations is going to be where level 1 is?
Well, I would have gone back to start and just gone one screen to the right and checked that first, but
well, cfalcon has to get the power bracelet first.
Okay, so I would have done the classic, you've seen the item, therefore you have it. Then I would have come here to get the bracelet, and then I would have gone back to start and gone one screen to the right.
And then you would have smashed your face against the rock and wonder why that's not moving.
That's right. I would have smashed my face against the rock, then would have kept going, gotten the actual power bracelet, and then done the whole thing again.
There's the Triforce for Eat My Steel. He did get the bow out of this level, but he needs to get into level 6 again, stat.
Yeah, and I mean, cfalcon spent a lot of time in that 6. Okay,
and there's one right there at 2Q4.
And we're going to try and pirouette this door. And we can do that.
Game number 2 came down to all the 40 seconds. If Eat My Steel goes back into 6 right now, he might have a shot, but cfalcon definitely has the lead.
I mean, it is a Shapes 9. Shapes 9s do more 9 things than any other 9s, from what I can tell.
I mean, we've seen it from all varieties of level 9s, whether it be 1Q9, 2Q9, Shapes 9, doesn't really matter.
I think we're segmented, because that, yeah.
Oh, gosh!
That's kind of big for a level 1, honestly. Like, who made these?
That is a snowboarder who lost his goggles.
And
If I was Sea Falcon,
Wizropes.
if I was Sea Falcon, I would be clearing a few of these rooms to see if the any key pops into this
Yeah.
level,
Yep.
because you're
Yep,
down to
that
2
makes
keys
sense.
before you go into level 9.
There's the boomerang. We don't
Yep,
care
which we were
about
told
it.
about, which is also going to be the staircase.
Oh, that's funny.
Red candle.
Yeah,
Not
I could
much
see
help to
skipping
us.
that. If we had 2Q enemies, I would take that red candle because the extra deboost out around the extra candle boosting around the red bubbles. But we don't have any second quest enemies, so not really as useful here.
And also, Sea Falcon doesn't know that the wand is in 9.
That's true.
And there's the Triforce all the way to the top, but Sea Falcon down to 1 key. Things could get interesting when level 9 strikes. But eatmysteel is sitting here in a pendant 8 that we know is drawing dead.
Yeah, the best thing he could find here. The best thing he could find here, honestly, is a recorder that takes him to new unbeatens.
And Sea Falcon already taking the advantage of the warps. Heading to level 9, Tracy, we're getting ready for the adventure through level 9. The search for the one who had kidnapped and the kidnapped themselves. Let's go! Let's have some fun here in this game number 3.
Alright, what kind of 9 are we going to get? We've seen some really quick 9s lately, too, and we've seen some really long 9s. 9 is such a bizarre dungeon in that way. I do hope we find a map, because I always like to see what these look like.
An immediate roar!
Hi, Roar. Hi, Ganon.
Can we get to him, though?
1, 2, 3.
It's
Nope.
1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Okay, well, let's see if we can go under him, or if he's in a different spot.
There's the
Okay,
roar
so
there,
it's
too.
right above this room. Can we bomb in this way?
And there's the map as well. And there is Ganon, everybody. Here we go. Now is he 0 HP?
Is he 0 HP? And is
No.
that shutter door? Oh, I was gonna say, is that shutter door hiding Zelda? Probably not, because we do have a vanilla Ganon room.
But we've been fooled before by that.
We sure have.
Sea Falcon just swinging blindly. This is one of the cases where having proper knowledge of how the Ganon fight works
There we go.
can be stronger. There he goes. Gets him into the stun lock, though, on the bottom left quarter. Triforce of power collected for Sea Falcon. He doesn't know it at this point, but he's about ready to move on to the next round as soon as he finds the other equation. Where is the kidnapped?
So interesting, we did see a hint in level 8 over on eatmysteel side saying that Aquamentus is near the Lost Hills. So he'll know exactly where to go once he gets that power bracelet, but it's going to be too little too late.
Yeah, at
8
this
not
point
very
in time.
useful for anything else.
Oh, generous bomb drop right there for Sea Falcon.
Yeah, because he still has only 2 keys, only 4 bombs. Not ideal.
Hi, 2Q6 room. I mean, at this point in
That's a
time,
key.
Sea Falcon is +2 on the keys he came into this level with, so that is good. That is a very key hint
Yeah.
right there. Now you know if you see a room with Zols in it, you're
Yeah,
going to be
kill 'em.
killing them. Like
Like right
maybe this room right here, you're killing these. It's not what you wanted, but
Nope.
you're gonna kill
Not
every
those
room that has
Zols.
Zols in it at this point.
Well, and especially since it's such an easy enemy.
Back to +2 on the keys. So I don't think the keys are going to be any sort of problem here for Sea Falcon. Try to
Be
bomb
more
to the
concerned
north.
about I was gonna be
Oh
more concerned
gosh,
about that
there's a
2 bomb
segmented
count.
part of this 8.
Oh, wow. That's so bad. So it means an extra staircase to nothing. Sea Falcon down to 1 bomb.
Yeah, this is where we get to see how well Sea Falcon can do a bomb force. Goes into a different set. Count is 0 at this point, regardless of whether or not he wanted to start a count at 0.
Oh, this could be a compass.
No, these are gels.
No, you're right.
There's the
They're
recorder
little
in 8.
ones.
There's the Eddie
Yeah, you picked that up. But he still has no bombs.
And that completes the entire bingo grid here on this layout. Sea Falcon
But you know,
looking...
it's actually kind of hard to do when you have Heart Shuffle.
Sea Falcon just going to go ahead and try again, go in a different direction. This might be where you want to take a transport staircase and see if it takes you to that northwest location, because that part of the map we have not seen anything of.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Chat, we are sitting at a Patra count of 0, and to be honest, have we really seen a whole lot of other kind of bosses either?
No, we really haven't. I've seen some Dodongos. I think we saw a Dig Dogger in a room with a heart container or something like that.
Oh, right, and 2. Oh, this is a great transport staircase. Thank you, game. Now, the most annoying thing is that when you're in level 9 and the drop groups are shuffled, you have no idea what's going to give you your bombs. But yeah, eatmysteel is absolutely sinking this level 8, and this is going to be... I mean, this wasn't his undoing, but this is going to be nailing the coffin shut.
Yeah, it's going to make it look a lot more lopsided than the race really was.
And really, until Sea Falcon found that ladder in level 6, it could have been either of these two winning this race.
Well, yeah, I mean, and Sea Falcon spent a lot of time in 5. He didn't spend so much time in 4. eatmysteel spent more time in 4. But that was quite the dig in 5 that netted him, I think, a couple of heart containers, which really was not what you're looking for.
And that definitely can happen. You choose the wrong dungeon to search, and really it's just a case of luck not being on your side in that regards. There's nothing else that you really can pin the blame on. It's just luck wasn't there. Hey, Patra, there we go.
There's a Patra.
There you go, Mako. We got yourself a Patra.
Patra doesn't guard the compass, so we're not going to bother.
Nor does he guard the map.
Also, just to note that eatmysteel is blending in quite nicely.
And there's the
on
heart.
that, yeah. Okay, so now he knows 8 is not the answer. I want to see where this flute takes us. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hear it, so we won't be able to play Name That Tune.
Well, he's right around the corner
he's
from
just gonna,
6.
God darn, he's gonna
From
go.
the start
I mean,
there, so.
it's the right thing to do. You're right there at 6.
And by the way, Patra number 2. Oh,
There's
gosh.
the wand. You want a wand?
It's a Wizrobe 9, so you say absolutely no to at this point.
No, there's no reason to pick that wand up. Now, if it was a boomstick seed, then you pick that up, and suddenly you have offense and bombs forever.
And this would solve him the problem with this lack of a
Yeah, I
bomb.
think he might have to leave and buy some bombs. At least he can open that door now easily.
We still haven't seen what drops bombs.
Now, do the dungeons even have to have a bomb dropper?
Yes.
Okay.
So
something in there.
Yeah, every single dungeon has to have at least one bomb dropper in the group.
But we never did. I don't think we ever figured out who that was in there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what Sea Falcon has marked as the closest bomb shop.
Wasn't it the same shop that had the candle?
The candle shop did have bombs.
Which was, I think, the rare shop.
Oh, I think
because that was the only one we saw.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's just terrible.
So as he makes the long path over here to get those 18 rupee bombs. And so it's going to be a case here where it's going to be like my race number 1 last night against Magic Friends. You're going to buy these 2 packs of bombs, and then everything on your path is going to drop bombs.
I mean,
because
that's
why
just
not?
the way the game knows. The game knows. So now, what's the best way to get all the way back to the other side of the world?
The warp that's going to be at the Letter Cave.
Good call. Magic Friends in chat saying 144% of bomb drops now.
Yep. I mean, take a look at my run through level 9 in game number 1 last night. I buy bombs, everything drops bombs, including the rooms. It's like the game. Okay, what is that number next to your bomb count? 0? You got a 0% chance of getting bombs. Is that 8? Okay, you got a 3,000% chance of getting bombs. Here you go, game. Here's all the bombs in the world.
It knows. It really knows. Chat saying who stepped on level 6.
Well, it does kind of look like a deformed 1Q6 in a way.
It kind of does.
I still think that Sea Falcon needs to get over here to this northwest corner.
Yeah, I agree. I think that might be where he's trying to head.
Yeah, we'll see if this opens up. Nope. I do not know if he wanted to. Oh, he did have to use that. He was because his light blue hearts do not really get us to see how much health he has left. But I do think he was down to a heart.
Yeah, I think he was down very low. So it was either take a death or use a
there
potion.
We go.
And you know what are you gonna do with that potion after you kill Ganon? You know.
Match number 3.
And, you know, he might feel behind considering how much, like we talked about earlier, he did clear that 5 for very little.
By the way, Tracy, that room dropped bombs.
Of course it did.
And it's probably these virus that are dropping in the bombs in this group, but there was only like 1 room of them.
Oh, that's a nasty room to get shuttered into.
Only 3. I mean, it's still not a great room to get shuttered into, but it's a whole lot better than getting locked into 8 blue wish
Oh,
ropes.
for sure, for sure.
And Sea Falcon's probably freaking out at this point because we're now over the hour mark.
Yep.
Thinking, I've lost this race. There's the shutter door that opens up. But, of course, because he got that ladder first, Sea Falcon's moving on to face Antlers in round number 3 of this tournament. Get your GGs in chat.
Finishing with an official race time of 1:01:54.
And right after seeing the results, which I gotta believe is after eatmysteel. Oh, now you already saw it before that. He's done. He's out of this one. And he has hit the DNF button. So get your GGs in chat for both of these runners. Sea Falcon moves on. eatmysteel. We're sadly gonna have to see him go from this tournament. Hey, there's Sea Falcon. GG's.
Thanks. Man, sorry, I've been on edge the last 5-6 minutes. I bet y'all can't guess why.
I can kind of figure the reason why. I think it had to do with that big old 0 next to your bomb count.
Yeah, I was paying attention. Clearly. Man, what dropped bombs in the Wizrobe set? Because I don't know if I found anything.
We think it was the
one room with the virus in it, probably.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I think you need bombs to even get there. So.
All right, fair enough. I was like, did I miss something obvious? Or like, I've killed all these things and none of them are dropping bombs. What's going on here?
Yeah, we're teasing that after you purchased the bombs, that everything was going to drop bombs. We did see that you wound up getting a room drop of bombs in that black floor room there.
Yeah.
But also welcome in eatmysteel and GG's.
Hey, GG.
The theme to the evening, the ladder trumps it all. And in this case, cfalcon dug that ladder out of that 6.
Yeah, I thought 6 was actually ladder block for some reason. Either that transport that takes you in 6, I either saw it and forgot I saw it, or I didn't see it for some reason, and I thought it was ladder block in there, so that's why I went to 8. As soon as I saw it wasn't an 8, I was like, oh, I am totally screwed.
Yeah, level 6 had a lot of ladder blocks.
But
Because there were river rooms and Chevy rooms all over the place.
Oh my god, the path to the ladder. Gee, could that have been any more annoying?
yeah,
It was bad.
yeah, you see ladder room plus ladder room, or rather block room plus block room plus block room. Oh my goodness, here's another river room. Hey, here you go. But yeah, the ladder deep there in that 6 was what turned this race around. And unfortunately, eatmysteel, you found out the hard way that sometimes live by the pendants, die by the pendants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 3 item 8, certainly, not a terrible thing to try and do, but sometimes it'll give you the items and sometimes it won't.
And in this case, it gave you a whole lot of love, and you didn't need a whole lot of love in this case.
I did not want to be in that 8, I'll tell you that. I was hoping I did not have to go there.
I'd love to. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I found it and I was like, nope. So
That's what I did the first time.
yeah.
It had a recorder, which who knows if that recorder did anything useful, but it wasn't going to do enough useful things.
It apparently tutored the Super Mario Brothers theme.
Which we'll never get to hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just that one turn in this race changed this race's role. And cfalcon, that's why you're going to be moving on to face off against Dantlers in the round of 16.
Yeah, I wanted to say real quick regarding the seed. When I was it helpful hints or mixed? I think it was helpful, wasn't it?
I think it was all
they were
helpful.
we didn't see any hints that weren't true.
Okay, because like I thank the hint because the hint I bought the screen below level 2 saying 2 had the bow, and then I found 2 wasn't the most useful thing in the world. I mean, I was gonna dig 2 anyway. It's 0 HP. It's not an issue, but I'd like to thank the other hint shop for telling me a feat of strength leads to the boomerang. Because I was fully prepared to try ladderless, and then it said that I'm like, maybe we should actually look for the ladder.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
But
yeah,
and then,
that was the huge hint right there.
And then, at least until then, I walked north at one point. I think it was literally in 6, and old man's like, "Hey, do you know Aquamenis way to the boomerang?" I'm like,
yeah.
I get it. I'm aware of what I need to do here.
So and then we got the hint in 8 that it was in the Lost Hills, in the Lost Hills area. So if you put the 3 hints together, it's actually pretty obvious. But you never saw that level 8 hint.
Fair.
So I do want to ask, what prompted you to go back into level 5? Was that because of the book hint? You wanted to try to seek that out, see if it was an atlas?
So no, so I think I went towards 5 and I went towards 7 at that point to get the Triforce. I think that was like shortly after I'd seen the hint that 1 was PB blocked. So I cleared 7, and then since I was there and I didn't have the recorder, I'm like, I'll dip into 5. It won't be too bad. Unfortunately, I found
a very sad book.
I found the book. It was a little out of my reach at that point, and I wasn't gonna go back for it just for the chance of it being an atlas later. So
yeah, we saw that beforehand when eatmysteel went through that level 5, and that was a nice find, but yeah, however, no way of getting it. But is there any thoughts about your upcoming matchup with Antlers?
Well, I think for my own sake, I mean, Antlers is ridiculously good anyway. I don't need to say that, but I hope for my sake that 2Q Dungeons stay away from our races, because that man has done more speedrunning of second quest stuff than I feel like almost anyone else combined. So
Yeah, I think Lack Attack is the only person I see running a lot of second quest stuff, and he's not in this tournament, so...
So Antlers is extremely knowledgeable in all that stuff and can handle any of that that's thrown his way. Not that I would fare much better in first quest dungeons either, so maybe I need some more shapes again, but...
I mean, shapes are fun for us, so, we get some fun shapes today.
Yeah, how about that triple segmented 3?
Yeah, we thought it was a nice, cute little doggy,
I actually thought something like that too, and I definitely can't repeat what I said when I got the map, but it was spectacular.
Holy expletive.
I was more than that, but anyway, yeah, that. But no, I was definitely amused by some of the shapes tonight. It was coming up from Consternation Flags, Shapes Dungeons has been something I've played for a while, and to see some of the ridiculous results it can give is always amusing.
Yeah, we
Sure
mentioned during the broadcast how you've come along from the old sewing circle days of the Skybills community, so you're very familiar with the shapes, which obviously is why you chose this as your remorse.
Yeah, and I didn't even have to ask the randomizer. It gave me the bonus of Heart Shuffle being thrown in, so it was basically Consternation with 0 HP enemies, so that was interesting.
Yeah, how about those? I think one of the first dungeon, if not the first, was Silver's on the Floor in, was it 3?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, I think 3.
So yeah, it was pretty obvious pretty early that, yeah, we have shapes.
And over to eatmysteel. Sorry, we do have to say goodbye to you as far as this tournament's concerned, but is there anything you want to say as your time with the tournament comes to an end?
I'm just happy to get this 1 to 3 games. That was kind of nice. Yeah, I knew I was totally doomed in that level 8 as soon as I saw that last floor item. I didn't clear because it was in a Chevy room. So I was like, well, that can't be the ladder, so I just kept going. So when it came back, I was like, oh, heart, okay. No, I'm glad. I played pretty good already. Other than doing the boneheaded play of 6 this time, but yeah, I mean, Antlers would be a buzzsaw next week either way. So good luck going forward, cfalcon. I had fun.
Yeah, thank you.
How about some love and respect for both of our runners, cfalcon and eatmysteel?
All right. Well, that's the end of a full night on the SG schedule, sadly. But it's been a fun night. Tomorrow we have races, looks like starting at... Why did they use military time here? 7 o'clock, and at 10:30 Eastern Time, the 7 o'clock race, Malkiar versus Dr. J PhD, and the 10:31 Sis Crusher versus Truant Gamer. No channels assigned yet. I'm sure you'll be hard at work dealing with that after we get off the air, Rick.
Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, that should be a whole lot of fun there, especially we'll actually have to see if that game 3 is needed between Sis Crusher and Truant Gamer, because that was the
other game right during this one, so I don't know. And I'm not going to answer the question because I'm sure some people watching this game are going to want to go back and watch that VOD. So no spoilers in chat, please.
Yes, I know the result, but all of you, go ahead and watch that. That race was over there on SpeedGaming 4 with Nintendo File Dave and Kiros on the call for that one. So special thanks to Saber UX for being on the tracking duty for us, clicking those buttons, making the icons appear, and also thank you for everyone else for joining us here. Be sure to join us once again tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Melchior versus Dr. J PhD. It's going to be a fun time, and happy Good Friday to you all.
All right, and we'll see you all at that race.